Okay, we're back. We continue our game. Turn 342. And the first thing I see is that we should increase our tax, otherwise we go bankrupt the next turn. That's something we want to avoid, so 30% it is. Then we have a bunch of old ships sitting here. And a bunch of old ships arriving in one turn. And that whole big old fleet we're going to send back to Profugus for refit. This is a new ship that can go to Gorgonis. This is a scout. Another scout. Let him fly 17 turns. Why not? I'm pretty sure in 17 turns this game has not finished. Okay, let's do some micro. We have plus 13 food, plus 8, plus 7. We are building Ray Star Fortress. Star Fortresses. Battle stations, terraforming, robo-miner plants. Soil enrichment. Well, okay. Perhaps like this is better. Robos, Holo Simulator. Okay. Not everybody's assimilated yet here. We have 6 Marines. And an alien control center. Yeah, this one. Halves the unrest, decreasing the chance of revolt. So let's hope it works. Now let's look at our opponents. Let's look at our graph. Our fleet is tiny. The Cylon fleet is, through the roof. Oh, tech. This is tech. Tech is through the roof. That's we know that. Tech is through the roof, and the 3 of us are not very far apart actually. But it's mainly because the Cylon has such a huge lead. Fleet. Sakra fleet is pretty much gone. My fleet is second, only surpassed by the Cylon fleet, who have Titans, buildings, and population. Now let's do something bold. I want to demand the technology, but first I'm quite risk averse here. I don't want to start a war with Alkari. So let's first give them something. I could give them fusion beam or cloning center. I'll give them cloning center. I think the relative value of that building is limited now. Most planets have been settled for some time. So we've given them cloning center, and now I will demand something in return. So we could do Pleasure Dome or Galactic Cybernet. I'll go for Cybernet. Emperor Varid 3 has agreed to your suggestion. We will do as you say. So they give it to me. We have the cybernet. That's great. Now look, let's go even more bolder here. There's still that angry music. They're still upset. I'm gonna demand the technology from the Cylon. Here's interface drive. Of course, that's what I want. But I think they will declare war if I ask it. Here's hyperdrive. That's my target. That's my target technology after I've done Imperium. I think they will declare war if I ask it. Maybe not. Pleasure Dome. Virtual reality network is an achievement, plus 20% of morale. Very good tech. Here's antimatter drive. I'm going to ask ion drive. It's a very low tier tech now. They agreed to my suggestion. Goodbye. So I now have ion drive, which will speed up these ships here. It was 10 turns, now it's 6. And we have our navigator arriving in 1 turn. Actually, I should make a break here and save the game. Yep. Lyra. It's a phaser ship. Another council. Tasha of the Cylons and my good self. 16 votes for Tasha. Oh, the Sakura are voting for the Cylon now. Alkaris abstain. 35 votes for Tasha. It's a good number of votes. 51. They're quite close to a majority actually. 2/3. That would be 60. 61. 62. 62 would be a majority. I will abstain. Okay. So this is an old fleet. Everything is old here. Both flagships are old. They will not join to go home, they will stay here. So this fleet goes in 5 turns to Profugus. The Avenger stays at Orion, the rest goes to Gorgonis. Six turns to Imperium. Enoch. Okari world. Near. 12 Titans, 13 battleships. Where is Near? Oh, here's Near. Usually all these planets of the Cylon are out of my range. Oh yeah, let's refit our scouts at our flagships at Gorgonis. let's do that manually. So flagship A goes first. Go to design screen. So we have Xensonium armor, that's new. We will have one fusion beam. This flagship. And we have one laser on this flagship. It makes him one speed slower, in fact. He's still one speed slower. Why is that? Fusion beam. Oh, fusion beam is 3. And then laser is 3 only without mods. Okay. Okay, so be it. So the flagship C will be slower. Let's see, no range and auto fire. So it's 24 and 120. And we can build it, I guess. Forgetting to do something very important, and to build the galactic cybernets. How's that? There's 3 of them next turn. Let's sort by science. We can see the high sciences are here, so we should put the cybernet. By the way, I really like these sorting buttons. You can also sort, you don't have to click here, you can also sort with typing letters, so P for population, F for food, I for industry, S for science. Production is of course also a P, but it works with the R. So P for population, R for producing, and B for BCs. I don't use BCs so often. Actually, I rarely use it. Most sorting that I use is name, population, food, and producing. Industry, I don't use it often as well. Science I'm using now when I have a tech building. For example, we should put it here as well. Science. Okay. So we are at turn 344. We are going to refit a lot of ships. They are on the way to Porphygus. Let's click turn. Passer, an empty system. Of course we already knew that, but we just haven't visited it yet. Finish building battle station, Ultra Rich 6-8. Electric Cybernet. So empty systems like this are excellent points to sit with a scout, just for scanning purposes. So now we can see this whole fleet here, otherwise it would have been out of range. We can kind of keep track on what they're doing. Also we can see a few vessels here and here. We can see a lot of Alkari movement. Okay. Oh, nice. Very nice. Heart shield stolen from the Sakra. This is a great improvement for our battle stations and star fortresses. Not for ships, because we're using damper fields there. Still a very good tech for our satellites. And we got Imperium. Nice. Both in the same turn. So Imperium gives us plus 50% of command points. Spirals defensive plus 5 and morale plus 20% throughout the Empire. Excellent tech. Now let's continue for drive, even though we have the ion drive. So let's look at this. This whole situation has changed now. We can lower our tax to even 10%. Very good. Our food is plus 42. Huge increase in food because of that morale. Better. I'm gonna leave it at 20 for now, so on the high side, but I'm gonna leave it. Optimize a little bit later. Gorgonians. Let's look at the other planet. It's doing a pollution processor. And then a star base. Thank you, please. Do we have some ships? Yes, we have ships now at Profugus, so we can start refitting. We have small fleet sitting here. Okay, Profugus. This is the Ray, almost finished. Star Fortress. Okay, let's refit here. Let's see if we can do something about our design. Because our fleet is starting to get really uniform if we refit everything into this death ray battleship. But I really can't see how to improve this design at the moment. Not until we have dimensional portal, for example, so we can have some serious shield piercing phasers or plasma cannons even. So for now I will stay with this design. Ray 2. So let's refit. Look at this. Titanium armored graviton ship becomes a ray. The other one also. Sure you don't want a treaty? We're beyond treaties. We are beyond treaties. Oh, let's look if they're spying on us. No spies. Oh, that's a lot of spies. Please stop. Please stop spying. Ground batteries were stolen from the Sakra. Now we're getting some text. It's taken us a long time, but now we're getting some text. Best available beam weapon. In this case that would be phaser. So a heavy death ray and point defense phasers. So here's our refitted ship. You can go straight to Orion. Let's see if it matters actually. No, it's 3 and 3. So I go with a stop in between. So I can change my mind on the way. fleet is almost arriving at Porphygus. So what are other planets that we can use to refit? Centa and Sutol, again, I said that before. So Sutol and Centa are here. So let's grab a few vessels, let's say 3, and send them there. Let's grab 3 more and send them there. And then Centa has like a lot of planets, and Sutol has, well, Sutol really has 1. So let's look at that fleet again. Oops. This is the fleet. So send a few more to this bunch can also go here. Oh, this takes a long time. That's not good at all. Oh, it's just an abundant world. Okay, I should be careful with mass refitting. Nobi. So I think the worst of these ships is the Graviton E. Also, let's take a look at this support ship. So we have a lot of graviton beams and laser cannons here. Okay. 3 turns for a refit. She really doesn't go that fast. Galactic Cybernet. Refit. Here's another E, heavy E. Okay, so refitting is going slow, very slow. It does allow us to put tax at 0. 20 turns. So I guess a mass refit is out of the option actually. It's not an option. So I should be a bit picky on what I will refit. Let's do something about the food situation again. 17, 16, 16, 15, 18, 15, 23, 15. Anti-matter torpedoes. That's an okay tech. I rarely use it. Press on to transporters. Takes such a long time, eh? Finish building starbase at Gorgonis. Titanium armor scout. Okay, let's not waste our time. Astor University, Cybernet, Battle Station, Spaceport Fortress. Finish building fortress at Rishka. Build that and go make another array. So our research is increasing now, 1263 points. I think that's really good. Let's send one such ship to Rishka. Let's send one ship to home. Let's send one ship to Grisha. 5 turns to get there. Well, let's go that route then. We should say hello again. Goodbye. Hello. exchange again. No B. They want Centronium armor for adamantium armor. Well, that's a good deal. Molar device sensors. Molecular electronic computer. No, I'm not going to give the Centronium armor. It's one of my few advantages, no? It might be that they will steal it or try to steal it. If they do that, I should go for immediate war. Since I have an ion drive, I really want that hyperdrive. The ion drive is just an intermediary solution, and the Cylon knew it. It's why they gave it to us in the first place. It's nice, but it's not, cutting it. I want to have more research. How can we do that? No, Sutal is where we will refit the ship. Center, there's a fleet arrived. So we have abundant and a poor. It's not great. But we can refit here. I think this is a lot of vessels. Too much for the planet to handle. Empty ship with a class 3 shield. $5.27, $16.26. So a shield is space 4 and it's space 5. Okay, so be it 2315, 2525. So this is better. This will be our new runner. Turn 350. I'm gonna make a cut in this video in a few minutes, or in a few moments. Refitting. Rays at home. Rishka and Sutal. Star Fortresses. Cloning center, no thank you. Alright, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.